You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports. Well, we got an update on the Christopher Darnell Jones Jr. shooting situation, and we have learned that tragically three University of Virginia football players were killed by this maniac. Absolutely unhinged. This is a horrible, horrible tragedy. I've got multiple updates in this because they do have him in custody right now. Let's go with the three football players first that lost their life. All of these is in live updates from CNN. We got some details on what looks like was where it took place exactly. All three shooting victims were UVA football players. President said all three victims of the UVA shooting were football players. UVA President Jim Ryan said Monday morning the victims were identified as Devin Chandler, a junior from Virginia Beach, Lavelle Davis Jr., a junior from Dorchester, South Carolina, Deshaun Perry, fourth-year student from Miami, Florida. Two other students were wounded, with one in good condition, one in critical, Ryan said. This is a sad, shocking, and tragic day for UAV community. Absolutely. The suspect, identified as Christopher Jones Jr., is a UVA student who was listed on the athletic website as a running back for the football team in 2018. The shooting took place on a bus returning from a class field trip. UVA shooting on Sunday night occurred on a bus of students who were returning to campus from a field trip from Washington, D.C. School President Jim Ryan said the field trip was to see a play associated with the class. A school administrator said the shooting took place in the Colbreth parking garage on UVA's campus. The suspect is in custody now. Chris Jones, the 22-year-old suspect in the mass shooting at UVA's campus, is now in custody. UVA Police Chief Tim Longo said Monday. Longo made the announcement in the midst of a news conference after another law enforcement official whispered in his ear minutes earlier. Longo and officials had said Jones was still at large. Authorities did an exhaustive building-by-building search and are confident the suspect has left the area. He faces 3 counts of second-degree murder, 3 counts of using a handgun. So, it looks like, and here is the other thing. This suspect was earlier investigated. Yeah. Chris Jones, the suspect in the UVA shooting, has been investigated by campus officials in September after someone reported that Jones made a comment about owning a gun. According to UVA Police Chief and Tim Longo, the Office of Student Affairs reported to multiple disciplinary threat assessment team they received information about from a non-student about Jones possessing a gun. To the best of the police knowledge, the person did not actually see the gun. The comment about owning a gun was not made in conjunction with any threats. The Office of Student Affairs followed up with the reporting party and made efforts to contact Mr. Jones. Longo said the office also followed up with Jones's roommate, who did not report seeing a weapon. Jones also involved in a hazing investigation on campus. Interesting, Longo said, but the investigation eventually closed due to witnesses who would not cooperate. Through the course of the threat assessment team investigation, we learned of a prior criminal incident involving a concealed weapon violation that occurred outside the city of Charlottesville in February of 2021. Longo said Jones was required to report that to the university, but he never did. The university's Judicial Council took over the case, and the results are still pending. So it looks like they have him in custody, and wow, 3 members of the football team. And I'm going to be interested to find out the other 2 victims that are still alive. Are they connected with the football team in any way? What was his motive here? I find that interesting. What is this that has to do with a hazing incident? Was the hazing incident involving the football team? I would like to know that too. I have a feeling this is going to have some layers and some roots that are going to come out from it. That's going to tell us, of course, we can expect standard operating procedure. As with any of these tragedies, the gun will end up being blamed. It is not the gun that pulls the trigger. It is the mentally unstable psychopath, nutcase, lunatic, in his case, that is actually the one doing the harm. Nobody makes anybody. That gun doesn't fire itself, right? But this, of course, will become some kind of a political situation as all these things do. We got to take a major look at mental health. I believe that's just my opinion. But wow, 3 UVA football players are now gone. What a tragic loss of life. What a tragic situation. It's sad. Thoughts and prayers go out absolutely from us. I'm sure the rest of the community as well. And it's going to take a while for the University of Virginia to recover from this, I guarantee you. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.